Title is wrong. 1983. Oh, 2000. Yeah. I'm thinking 1983. All right, it probably is. Let's stop talking about it. Like I said, there's nothing else available for this, so. Oh boy, scramble hardware. Ow, Jesus Christ. Oh wait, hold on a sec. Okay, let me, why is it doing this? AD 2083, okay. Alright, that should be better. Also, let's fix the date, 1983. Midcoin. When you've got mid in the name of your company.
Midcoin, Primal 2083.
Forgot about the voice. Your objective, destroy 6 rockets to move to next phase. Fill energy pack for 1 hyper jump. You can go and look for the midcoin. Oh, those totally aren't TIE fighters. Yeah, it's a little complicated. Mission okay. All rockets at first shot. How many buttons is this? 2 buttons. So there's objectives you have to hit in each phase. You have to destroy a certain number of rockets. But then there's also like a hyper jump that you can use to skip phases, but you have to Bruno de Giorgio. That you can like skip a phase and then come back to it. I don't know. It's very ambitious. I want to hear the voice.
Midcoin, Primal 2083.
It's getting cut off. It goes midcoin. Put. It got jackrabbited. All right. Thanks for shipping. 200,000 points.
2, 1, fire.
Nyam. Okay. Da-na-na-na. All right. All right, I'm doing it. I'm shooting stuff.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Do I want a hyper jump?
Hyper jump.
No, I don't want
Hyper
to.
jump.
I don't want a hyper jump. I'm doing okay.
Hyper jump.
No, I'm
Hyper
doing
jump.
okay here. See, I told you. I'm getting backseated. It's like 8-way looping, kind of. It definitely controls better than looping. Is this Mad Planets? Oh, I went to phase... I skipped
Hyper
phase
jump.
2.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Hyper jump. Can I just skip phase 2 entirely? Mission okay. I like that it's not mission clear, but mission okay. It's okay. Okay, now I'm at phase 2. Alright, can I can't hyper jump yet. I gotta wait for them to tell me.
Hyper jump.
Okay. We'll hyper jump. Ow! Fuck! I shouldn't have hyper jumped. That didn't do anything, it just brought me back to phase 2. Was it worth it, Bruno?
Hyper jump.
Well, I guess the hyper jump kills everything on the screen. Wow! The explosion goes on a little too long. Oh my god! Telefragged. Okay. There we go. Mission okay. Conquest fate. Destroy radiation tower. Cool. Oh. Yeah, oh god. Ah, fucking Christ. That is a lot to take in. Okay. Ow! Telefragged again. Is that it? Oh, I got one more. Actually, I got two more. So the hardest part of this game is just not getting ambushed by enemies when they come out. Like that. I guess the game would be too easy otherwise.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Now I'm in phase 3. Shit just kind of happens in this game. And I don't really understand much of it, to be honest. The game keeps yelling at me to hyper jump.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Oh, I guess you could, like, build up hyper jump power.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Each time you fill up that bar, it builds up a level of hyper jump meter. Which means what exactly? Ah, I got away. No 10,000 bonus.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Oh, you get bonus points for it. Is that really worth it then? Yeah, you can use hyper jump to kill all the enemies on the screen.
Hyper jump. Hyper jump.
Hyper jump, like that. I need to get to... There we go. I'm in phase 2 now. I mean, this is definitely a much better game than Hot Shocker. Like, this game is weird, but it's not that inscrutable. Alright, fine. Hyper jump. Hyper jump. Now, the hyper jump in Defender has a chance to kill you. This game, it just skips you to another stage. And gets rid of all the enemies. But if you don't use the hyper jumps, then you get, like, bonus points. Like, I could do it here, except I'm already at the 3rd phase. There wasn't really much reason to do it.
Atomic City attack.
Atomic City attack. Oh god. I assume you can crash. Oh no! It kept going. I wanted to stop.
Thank you. Please try again.
Fine. I'll. Oh no! It was fire button to continue, not start. Oh my god. I wanted to continue. I wanted to see what was next. Why is it not start? Why is it fire button? Fire button means cancel the continue countdown. God damn it. I mean, it's not like... It's not like things are really going to change much, right? Yeah, they did that a lot with these early games, where, like... If you want to continue, you have to hold down the fire button, then press start. With those, with Astron Belt and Galaxy Ranger, you had to push the second start button, not the first. The first one, like, sent you back to the beginning.
Hyper jump.
I guess the 2-player button. If it even has two-player mode, I guess it does. Oh yeah, press the discharge button to continue. I love a discharge button.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Alright, I'm just gonna... Ah, fuck! This game would be too easy if enemies didn't do that, huh? I don't know, I kind of like this, but at the same time, it's weird, man. Hyper jump. I was about to die, so I used the hyper jump. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm going from phase 1 to phase 3, then phase 2. I'm a sequence breaker. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to, like, accumulate 8 hyper jumps, because it gives you the bonus when you're done with the phase. Like, it gives you 1,000 points for each one. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to build up 8 unless you're just, like, not shooting the rockets at all. And I don't know why you would be doing that. Okay, that's weird. Oh, you can't go under the... Okay. If you hit up or down, you keep going up and down. But left and right stops you. I don't get it. Hey, leave me alone. Alright. Yeah, doesn't really feel like an arcade game. The added, like, stuff they're making you do. Certainly does feel more like a console game. Or computer game. Damn. I was gonna say, I kind of feel like it's better to not shoot enemies sometimes, because then you just make less enemies spawn on the screen. But then you can't build up the hyper jump. Hyper jump. Where are the rockets? Did the game get confused because I died? Alright, I'll hyper jump.
Hyper jump.
Already? I'm destroying Rubik's cubes.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Hyper jump.
Ah, fuck!
Thank you. Please try again.
Okay, insert coin to continue game. Push fire button to continue game. Welcome in the top 20.
You are the new champion.
Yeah. What? BMM? I tried to just... Oh, okay, I see what they were doing with that. That's weird. That's a weird-ass high score screen. What the fuck?
Hyper jump.
You select all the letters at once. That's fucking weird.
Hyper jump.
Mission okay. Yeah, I can't think of another game that does the high scores like that. Ending these streams with space games is a good idea so any artists don't feel pressed at the end. I actually agree with that. It's kind of became a conscious decision in what I... the order in which stuff gets played in a stream now, because you don't want games with, like, funny little guys at the end of a stream. I don't want to make people feel like, oh, I gotta get this art out now that that's, like, a big thing. Like if it's a funny game, then yeah,
jump.
it should probably be earlier in the stream. Because some people might not make it to the end of the stream because it's midnight on the East Coast now. It's only 9 o'clock on the West Coast though. I don't know if every year's gonna end with space. I don't know what the plan is for 84. I haven't planned it all out yet. In terms of what's getting played when. Also, because I get asked this a lot. Not a lot, but it comes up every now and then. I always get asked, "Hey BBH, how far are you gonna go with Push to Reject? What year are you gonna stop the series at?" I don't know. I don't know yet. Obviously, by the time we get to the 2000s, like, it gets harder and harder to emulate games. So I don't know. I haven't planned it out that far. I'm just going by the seat of my pants at the moment. Where are the rockets? How come I don't dance no more? It's gotta be something that deserves a dance. Why are these rockets so fast now? What the fuck? Okay, I blew up the rocket, right? Alright, Mom, come pick me up.
Atomic City attack.
Okay. Wow, you move slower diagonally than you do, like, horizontally. Or vertically, I mean. Boom! 15,000. Alright, nothing's really changing. Also, I saw the comment. I forgot to...
Hyper jump.
Forget to say something about it. That fucking face status does look like a fucking bowling score, doesn't it? Scorecard. I gotta hit the spare in this frame. Alright, well this game doesn't really seem to be changing much on later stages, so... maybe we're done here. Hyper jump.
Hyper jump.
Hyper jump. Alright, we'll hyper jump. Yeah, this is kind of the same shit. Kaboom!
Thank you. Please try again.
Please try again. Damn, that timer is hauling ass. Okay, how do I do this?
Welcome to the top 20.
Then you press down. There's 3 separate lists you gotta do like that. Then you press the fire button. And it puts the score in. Okay. That is so weird. I can't think of another game that does it like that. That is funky as hell.
Midcoin Primal 2083.
Midcoin. I love it when voices get cut off in MAME. That's some of the best shit. What did it say in Vegas battles? Like, bring me! And then cut off. Was it bring me? Yeah, Midcoin is probably a crypto coin at this rate. Although, why would you buy coins labeled mid? People on the internet today aren't going to do that. Anyway. Alright, let's do a poll. This is the final poll of the stream. Final poll of 1983. Let's get the game name right. I had 1983 on the brain. Don't know why. It is a tough one. I kind of like what it's doing, but I don't like the enemies just appearing right on you. Like, you don't really have much control over that. The stages don't really change much. It does get pretty repetitive. It's very ambitious, but I'm not sure it lived up to the promise. It's got more heart than a lot of games to stream. Kind of. It's got funny voices. Well, 59% and gave it a 2. The night of 2s. There were so many 2s tonight. Yeah, it's certainly a lot more playable than Rock Duck. The nicest thing anybody's ever said about this. Am I feeling generous enough to give this a 3? I kinda like it. What's the high score for this one, Mark? 232,820 by John McAllister. Look at that. That seems beatable. Assuming, I mean, you had good luck. Yeah, what the heck. I kind of like it. I'll give it a 3. It's just barely a 3. But I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. It is kind of ugly, but it's got funny voices. Maybe that makes up for it. Yeah, so if you voted 3, I got your back, homie. I'm looking out for you. Oh, let's hear that title screen one more time.
Midcoin for Anno 2083.
Anno 2083. 2083. Excellent. Yeah, it took like 11 streams to get through 1983. But we made it. Man, so many so many 2s. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to mention before we shut the book on 83. Just because I was curious enough to like watch a replay to see what people do in what was probably one of the worst games of 1983. Our good friend Pickin', and by good friend I mean horrible